Welcome to the first of two videos commemorating Dad's anniversary, and this one I'm calling Anniversary Week because it's a series of trips that either my mum and I or me on my own have done, starting from last Thursday up till today. And this first picture you're looking at is at the Three Bishops. Mum and I went out for dinner there to remember Dad's life, just us two, before I came here on my own. And I had sausage and mash, and Mum had shepherd's pie, and I knew he would have had a pint, so I went for that. And that's why I went for what I did. And then afterwards I took a little time to pose on my own. You can see these roses, and I'm sat under a canopy. But this is in the gardens of the Three Bishops. And now we're into the little Gloucester trip where I am now, and I'm posing on that one on the bed with Fred, who I brought with me. And that's the first dinner that I had. Now this is mackerel and with a glass of red wine, so as far as Dad was concerned, that was a match made in heaven, because he did like mackerel when he was allowed to eat it, and he would never say no to a glass of red wine. And this is the other course I had. It's cheese and biscuits, as he liked his cheese. Also, he wasn't much of a dessert person either. And I put that in because I thought, well, he would have liked to have taken a stroll along the seafront, and because he liked to be reflective as much as I did. What we have here is a photograph of me posing and thinking of him, and you got Gurnard seafront and bay in the background, and very reflective and philosophical sort of shot. Another thing that I associated with Dad in recent years is roses, because I helped plant a rose at the Cheshire home where he worked for 10 years, plus we've got a rose in the garden with some of him in it, so I thought, well, it's only appropriate to put a rose in and talk about it. So this is an orange rose this time, so it's a bit different. We both liked cars, is what I'm trying to say, and I discovered this whilst going out across the road from my flat here in Gurnard, and it's called a Bitter. That's the make of the car. Another thing he was heavily involved with was petanque, and as you can see, that's what I'm doing here. And when I was younger, the year that he died, I had to represent him to get an award for it, because he used to drive the minibus to play petanque, plus he used to join in as well. And this is probably amongst his favourite stuff that he used to like to eat, because he did like a good full English. And although in later years of his life he had to give it up because it used to muck up his stomach ulcer that he had in later years. And I put the pan of raisin in because it has links with France, and he did make several trips to France during his lifetime, um, either by boat or by plane. So, and he used to enjoy it. He used to enjoy it, and of course the pan of raisin is French, so I couldn't talk about him without talking about the times when he used to go to France. And that brings this to a close.